Hey guys, Tony Hannity's here from LazyTechGuys.com, and as promised, we're going to take a look at the Zoro 2 HD Fashion Hi-Fi headphones from Noontec. Now, as the name implies, this is the second iteration, and compared to their first attempt back in 2012, they've done a really good job of an upgrade. Side by side, they might look very similar, but at a closer inspection, you notice that there's a whole new design language, a little bit more angles in the actual design. Plus, one really beneficial feature is the earmuffs are bigger, so less sound leakage, plus depending on the size of your ear, you'll be able to adapt appropriately. The original ones could be collapsed for compaction in transportation or storage, and the new one can do the exact same thing as well too. Now, one nice addition is the cable that it comes with. Not only is anti-tangle, but it also has a microphone for voice calls, conference calls, Google Hangouts, Skype, things like that. Now, the headphones themselves, again, they have the standard piano finish, and it comes in 4 colors. We've got this blue. It also comes in a purple, white, and black. So choose your poison, so to speak. Got the Noontec logo on the outside. On the side, the hinges are steel reinforced. On the underbelly, you've got the cushion for your head. The earphones themselves are actually using a surround closed cavity body technology, which is SCCB, and inside are the Voltrix speakers. They can be enlarged or shrunk depending on the size of your overall head. But the one thing a lot of people ask me is, well, how bad is the sound leak when you're actually using it with music? I compared it with some heavy metal and some classical. Here's what I found out. Okay, so there you have it. The sound quality on these over the first Zoros are better. They're not a huge amount better, but they're better. I can hear the bass a little bit better, and the highs, which is very important to me, I can hear those even better, even in a very nicely mixed piece of music. In any event, the one thing that I had issue on the Zoro 1s was there was a good amount of sound leakage. And on these, the sound really only leaks unless you're listening to it on full blast. And the fact of the matter is, if you listen to music a lot safer than I do, I don't think you should have a problem. At least the person standing next to you shouldn't have a problem. And with regard to wearing them and hearing everybody else, these aren't necessarily sound canceling headphones, but they cancel the sound out pretty well. And I really do attribute that to the larger earmuffs. So comparing that to the smaller earmuffs of the one from 2012, these definitely are better. And wearing these for a longer period of time, you know, listening to music or watching a YouTube video or doing things like this, I don't feel that it's starting to pinch on my head or it's just getting uncomfortable at all. It's a very, very good pair of high fashion headphones. The one thing that didn't go well actually was the microphone. So I don't know if you listened earlier, but this does have an inline mic that comes specifically with the detachable yet very useful anti-tangle cord that comes in the packaging with the headphones. And the nice thing about this is that it actually has a button on here, so when it's plugged into certain phones, you can not only pause and play music, but you can also fast forward or skip a next track But if you are specifically looking to do voice commands over your phone, you can hold this down for, I believe it's 2 seconds, and it allows you to do voice command. So I have an Android device, so it throws up Google Now, and I can say, call Celeste, and it'll call my wife. It's muffled. It doesn't sound, I mean, me listening to you, if you were to call me right now, I would hear you great and crystal clear as crystal can be on a cell phone over LTE. But you hearing me, I'll either sound muffled or ruffled or too far away or too close. Like there's no good placement of the microphone. And the thing is, it's fixed on this. So like, the only thing that you can do is either move it to the left or up or down. This is the radius in which it can be okay. So, take it for what it is. I guess if you're in a pinch, great, it works. But I wouldn't use this as a means for a conference call. That's all I'm saying. And compared to some of its other competitors, even though at first glance let's be honest, it does kind of look like another competitor at first glance. It's really good for the price. And, the fact of the matter is these can actually sound a little bit better than some of the other well-known, bigger marketed and branded competitors that are out there. So go check them out. These, again, are the Zoro 2 HD fashion headphones from Noontec. They're originally from Australia. Not that that matters, but it's just cool to give them some support. And if you don't find them in your local retailer, just check them out on Amazon, and or hit us up on our website, lazytechguys.com, or here on our YouTube channel, Lazy Tech TV. Other ways that you can contact me and the whole gang, we are on Twitter, Facebook, and Google+. That's pretty much it, guys. I will talk to you later. And make sure you stay tuned next time for our weekly podcast. Have a good one. Peace.